Agallah makes beats.
What up, and welcome to A2thaShow.
Right on.
Music spinoff. We're bringing that back.
Spin it.
We're bringing back the music spinoff.
Spin it back around the block.
We were no spinoffs have existed in many moons.
Many moons ago.
But we sent out the smoke signals and we brought it back.
And there she is,
That's
Sailor.
That's how we do it. Now, the old school style was, of course, we'd have like fucking 20 songs, like some ungodly number of songs.
Right.
And it was cool, but also it sucked. So we're dropping that down. I went on Twitter. X is what they call it these days, but it's probably always be Twitter for me. And I was like, people send me songs. Some people did. They made a list.
Thank you.
All but one is actually on Spotify, so you'll see that. There'll be one that releases 2 days after we record this, but it's not there now, so we'll figure something out for that one. And anyway, that's the plan. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the normal show. If you haven't seen it, the show, it's just thing down here. Also, I'm debating if I keep the banner or not. You know, the reason I made the banner, some behind the scenes here, is to cover up my start menu. That has like a date and time and stuff, because I kept it. And now I have that not there, even if I take off this banner. I've figured it out since. Right. But I kind of like the little banner, you know? Yeah. I don't know. So we're keeping it for now.
I like the advertisement.
Yeah. Just so you know, if you see it here, or say if like someone shares a clip of this,
you can see it.
To like share off their music, like they could leave, he sent it to that place or whatever.
What's the name of that shit? Oh, it's right there, dumbass.
Yeah, big as fuck. You can see that shit.
Boom, be there.
And then we also had to do the music spinoff. Not just because we love the music, but also we had to get Skinny back over here. We had to get Skinny on an episode. And, it could be on a normal one for sure, but most of the time I don't know if he cares about the random shit I'll be talking about. But sometimes you do. Just
I'll be hearing you.
Yeah, he's listening.
Yeah, and then my algorithm listens to you. It's like, Skinny wouldn't know about this. Then it pops up on my shit and like then tells me the whole shit. Like,
dude, these phones fucking
like, what the fuck?
Knowing what you say and then going to it is crazy. But what's really crazy are the moments where I'd never say it out loud. I only think something and it pops up. And then I'm like, what the fuck? How's it reading my mind? I'm like, I didn't tell anybody about this shit. And all of a sudden it's popping up now. So
then
I think
it's like, what the fuck? The DOJ/FBI? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, yeah, dude. Epstein stuff is so fun. The time this comes out, who knows what'll be going on. It's fucking different all the time, it seems like. But, that's honestly all my entertainment.
Like, thanks, Mo. It's like, thanks. Here it is all here. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about now, motherfucker.
That's right. We're educating the masses. So right.
And it
here.
gave me in a quick spiel too. It was like, boom, it's short, it dumbed it down. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's bullshit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, basically Trump was on those goddamn lists. Whichever, I've said that shit for years and years. Like,
what?
I mean, if you watch this
still
podcast,
talking about Epstein?
And then the newest word at the time of recording is they told him back in May that he is in the list, and then that's when he was like, he changed his whole tune. Like, he started trying to come up with a new strategy since May, and this is the best they came up with, which is not good. And then it's also funny seeing the Democrats jump on it like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, y'all could have done it the last 4 years,
See him try to stumble over his words when you bring up Epstein or anything. Like, what? We're talking about Texas.
I mean, there's just so many videos of him too hanging out and partying. And fuck yeah, I think.
And the Victoria's Secret shit.
I'm not even trying to be
the Victoria's Secret show.
I'm not even trying to be like too perverted with it. It's just like in the 90s, I think fucking 16-year-olds wasn't as faux pas as it is now. And so I just think they did. I think that totally happened. And now they're like, oh shit, and it's, sometimes when someone like accuses you of something bad and you're like, I've never done that, but it turns out you had. And then you're like, but in that moment, you're like, I would never. But then, like, if you really thought about it, you were like, ooh.
Well, it's really not that long ago. Time does change. Things keeps changing over and over. Like, well, hey, this motherfucker married his cousin. Like, everybody was cool with that. It's like, shit.
Yeah, and Melania is obviously some sort of high-end escort of some sort. I know that people are weird about that. Like, she was a model, but that also is what they are. And, she got hooked up to Trump somehow. She didn't fall in love with him. Right. She didn't fucking meet an old man and be like, oh my God, I'm in love. Now, if someone's like, no, in the Russian culture, they don't believe in love. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I haven't watched their sitcoms. But we'll get there. Anyway, this is a tangent. We're getting to music.
Mhm.
I just didn't want to go too quick in the music, so that's perfect. All right, we're starting off with the homie Sir Nasty, of course.
So nasty, motherfucker, you.
And should people be able to see the whole playlist of what's coming up? You know what? I think why not? Why not?
Hey, it's interesting when watching
if y'all can read this little shit, sure, and eventually it's gonna get big. All right, we're going with Sir Nasty. The name of this song is "Show Them Some Love," off of his album "I Still Got Problems."
Always got the
And we left
problems.
room here in case Skinny really needs to dance. You know, we'll try to include it or something. You know?
So you don't get that Sir Nasty. That's crazy about the podcast, bring the music back. It's like, oh, now it's just now be on my algorithm. Now it's keep popping up. It's like, oh wait, I forgot about Nasty be nasty. Like, holy shit, get me excited.
Oh yeah, Sir Nasty is awesome, but y'all can hear it here. So let's give it a listen.
Real gangster shit, put that on my life. You know these women show me love at night.
Eight of the Mo makes beats.
Niggas out here playing with their life. If that's your girl, boy, you better show her that you love her. You know you couldn't take it if somebody else fuck her. We didn't talk a lot, but I still miss my mother. So if you got you one, you better go out there and hug her. Life ain't forever, but death is for sure. Tell people you forgive them and just let that shit go. She somebody's wife now, she used to be a hoe. That's on her resume now, and everybody know. Everybody gotta post, everybody gotta grow. And everybody sinning as the world spinning slow. I let everybody know, you ain't rich, then you po. They stopped checking in, I had to let some people go. I came to break chains, Satan, let my people go. I love all my fans, I had to let my people know. Sometimes you think they creeping, but you don't want to know. And if that's how you feel, I want you to know I know. I done shed tears for my niggas up above. I done shed tears for my bitches up above. If you got someone you love, you better show them some love. You got someone you love, you better show them some love. If that's your man's girl, you better tell him that you love him. You know you couldn't take it if somebody else fuck him. No matter how mad you get, you never tell him fuck him. Once he don't give a fuck, you know them hoes gon' fuck him. You scared to be alone, but how that nigga left when you kicked him out the home? Come on. When it's over, then it's over. Bitch, I'm getting the room, I ain't sleeping on no sofa. Come on, boy. Now you doing your thing. At least that's what you say. You're waking up feeling shame. Niggas ain't shit, you ain't never to blame. And then you take the next nigga through the same thing. The cycle never change. Your life is a wreck. Your body is for sale. Fucking niggas for a check. Now you want respect. I love you, girl, but with all due respect, you ain't shit. Tough love. I done shed tears for my bitches up above. If you got someone you love, you better show them some love. You got someone you love, you better show them some love. I done shed tears for my niggas up above. I done shed tears for my bitches up above. If you got someone you love, you better show them some love. You got someone you love, you better show them some love. I done shed tears for my niggas up above. I done shed tears for my bitches up above. If you got someone you love, you better show them some love. You got someone you love, you better show them some love.
Show them some love.
Show them some motherfucking love. Yeah,
Sir Nasty.
Sir Nasty. Always get it going. Like,
Off the album there. I Still Got Problems.
Right on, right on, right on. We all got them problems.
That's right.
Sir
And
Nasty be getting it though. Shit.
we had Soko, who is Graveyard Entertainment member with Sir Nasty. We
He's
had
the
him on the
father.
other day at the podcast, and
He keeps me grounded.
he leaked that Sir Nasty is doing it. There's a trilogy. This is the second. I Still Got Problems, the second of the Problems trilogy.
Okay.
So we got a whole other Problems album on the way. Probably the next Friday the 13th. Y'all look up whenever that is. So no, every once in a while I do a search.
Sure,
Like, what's the next one?
Just ask Nasty.
Yeah, he'll know. He'll know. I am so curious at because I know they do weird like graveyard business meetings or whatever. And if they
Ooh,
go over
graveyard.
like, all right, the next Friday the 13th, guys, it's in 2 months or whatever. You know, give that even. We're like, we've mapped out the next 6. We've mapped out the next 6.
First on the agenda.
Point of order, or whatever the fuck. The one thing I do miss, I mean, there's a few things, but one of the things I miss about a fraternity, and there's a lot I didn't like, and our fraternity wasn't a real fraternity. I always have to stress that to people. We didn't have a house or anything. We were just a drinking club. Made some friends.
Right.
But I loved
Rocking the
when
shirt.
we had like formal meetings because you'd have to dress up nice.
Mhm.
And then there was like all these fucking rules. Like if you want to talk in a meeting, you had to do certain shit and you had to be recognized. Like, I don't know. There was something about it that was kind of cool in like a weird cult way. Like, not even a cult, like a Freemason type shit. Yeah.
It's culty for sure.
And it's pretty fun.
It's like some of these churches doing their thing, these singing things. It's culty.
Yeah. And one of my favorite parts of when I got initiated is our fraternity isn't like a Christian fraternity, but part of like the initiation, right before they initiate you, they ask you if you're a Christian. And I was like my whole life growing up or whatever. But at 19, I was like starting to be like, oh, fucking, fucking the world, man, or whatever. And so when they asked me, I was like, I don't know. Like, well, do you believe in God? I was like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't say yes. And like they all got confused. They're like, we don't know. We're just going to write yes on the form. I was like, all right, yeah, it's fine. I don't care. But it was like, it threw people off for some reason. I thought that was fun.
What?
And
You're in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Are you from here?
And well, I think it's because it was like people, you party with them all. I'm like,
You're right.
they just didn't know or hadn't asked up to that point. I guess some of the older guys, a lot of the older guys didn't like me. I was a big pothead.
Well, yeah, so see, like people are saying, like, I just still don't think I would be in a fraternity. It's like, yeah, Mo don't seem like he'd be in a fraternity either.
Yeah. I think if most people find out
it's like, no, he? Like, yeah, that's my big. What?
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of people are douchebags. I mean, that is the truth. That is the truth. A lot of people are douchebags. And so
they get that stereotype on that shit too, like for sure.
Yeah, well, it's just, I mean, the number one quality of a person of fraternity, and this isn't me, skinny a little bit, is liking to drink. At least the one we were in. Like, if you like to drink,
oh yeah, I got
you probably enjoyed it. Now, eventually,
coming back from Iraq, know how to deal with myself. Hell yeah.
we started getting like good kids that had like good grades. We started rushing well, and then we eventually made the fraternity nerdy and not cool anymore. But like, got them in a better place. But like when I was in it, through around the skinny was probably the end point of like we were trying to get cool fuckers, or whatever,
right?
And we're like, let's just be cool, and I'll party and shit
up for sure.
Yeah, so drinking number one. I needed friends. I'm an introvert, and so it really helped me out, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people be like, it's paying for your friends, and you're like, sure, you paid $200 a semester to dues. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Or it wasn't to me in the moment. Right. I was like, it's $200. And it does basically give you friends, but not everyone. There's plenty of people, a few guys every year have no friends. You know what I mean? So it doesn't work for everyone, but if you're fucking bro enough to fucking, I don't know. And I'm not like a super bro. I'm like a nerd bro. Like, I bring the information to the other bros, if you will. I'm the one that's like, here's the TV shows I legally downloaded for the lounge. Would y'all like to watch this stuff? Yeah,
the posters are everywhere on your damn walls and shit.
Yeah, a lot of cool movie posters and just funny posters. But yeah, fraternity life was pretty fun. The college life, I also think I enjoyed the most is giving advice to younger people. Like, they'd ask you something, I'm like, listen to me, I'm an old wise man. And then they'd be like, oh, you're so smart. There's something fun about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to we should have gone way more talk. Song was dope. It was real.
I be feeling them there.
Yeah, I think we have a hard time with certain ads because we just like a stuff. And I like basically anything on my beats. Not everything. There's a few songs that have been on my beats by other people over the years. So I'm like, that's not my favorite. But Nasty kills them every time.
He would give me my thug and shit, maybe like feel like that. Then the Soco's a bounce like, hey, calm down, be over here, be preaching like.
Well, I think Sir Nasty pulls off, at least lately, this sort of like, I'm just giving advice to the kids, I think I quoted the last time is like, I didn't tell you to sell drugs. Hove did that. Like, Sir Nasty has that vibe to a lot of his stuff. Like, I did this shit, but you don't have to. And I like that.
I was in these streets.
Yeah, I like that vibe. So keep going for it. Me and him plan on making more songs together. I just haven't made music in so long. I have big plans, but I need Adderall. That's where I'm at. It's sad. But hey, I can admit it. That's what
I got problems.
I got problems, and I still got problems. All right, next song we're going with is a new artist from around.
Well, welcome
our way.
Around the way.
See what all you can do here. There we go. I was like, how do I pull up the song? They're not on the playlist. So the name of this song is Blaq Cinema, but Blaq is spelled with a Q instead of a CK, and it's by the artist Agallah the Don.
The Don.
And Blaq Medici. I said Agallah the Don first because I think that's who sent it to me, but I'm not sure. This is
get
a
it
new
figured out.
person that saw our post on Twitter
welcome, baby.
and just sent it to the email. Appreciate that. That's
Thank
what
you,
we
thank
like.
you.
People taking a chance.
Yeah.
And so we're going to listen to this for the first time.
Throwing craps over here.
Let's give it a listen.
Listen up.
He made a legend. He made a hit. He carved out a name for himself. Music composed by
Blaq Medici.
Rated R.
Yo, I remember when Claudine had all them kids. I'm like James Earl Jones putting food in the fridge. Just like in black films portraying pimps and gangsters, we learned valuable lessons out of the angles. Used to watch Cooley High, thought I was fly. Education of Sonny Carson, fan from the style. When Goldie Brother was up in the car, stressing saying we gotta work it out and get the brothers together. The same shit I would say to my niggas. I'm Willie Dynamite, blowing over all of my bitches. I'm Max Julian, turn to the Mac on niggas. Fred Williamson, the Godfather, back on niggas. Yeah, Melvin Van Peep, hit him with the sweet back. Agallah the Dawn, bringing that heat back. You know the deal, like Ron O'Neal. Push a pimped out Cadillacs, gold on the grill, for real. Hey yo, I'm still in the air like she was Pam Grier. Did me dirty like Ginger at the Tanzers. Walking the spot, I'm shining like chandeliers. New Jack City, I'm Nino, standing on my bed. Black Floyd chasing poor train in the hood like Ice Cube when he was out in Boys in the Hood. On my New York shit, straight out of Brooklyn. Maddie Rich directed it, niggas VHSing it. The DVD man had all the flicks. Used to go hit the spot up on 125th. Can't front though a beast when it come to these hits. Reason why I dick with soundtracks ready to flip, yeah. Fraud like Rudy Ray Moore up in Dolomite. The remake with Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes. Society portrayed on screen with no limits. Kane got shot with his cousin blasting a menace.
$600 suit, and he carries 2 guns, one to stop trouble and one to make trouble.
I mean, being rich and black means something, man. Don't you know that? They're gonna have to rewrite the Mac and Game book, baby, you know, because I'm gonna be the new king.
Japanese Yakuza are one of the most ruthless and feared criminal organizations in the world. They claim to be able to trace their roots back to the time of the samurai. But today, we're involved in drugs, extortion, gambling, and prostitution.
Black Cinema
Yeah.
by Blaq Medici and Agallah the Don.
Nice. Chef's kiss to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's very Brooklyn. I mean, like me and you, I think both mentioned Brooklyn before he even mentioned Brooklyn.
right.
And, or the star or whatever that was like, gave you the clue. And I don't love New York rap. Like it's not my favorite genre of rap, but I respect it, you know.
Shit
and I think the
came in-
beat's great.
Shit, he wrote that shit and came in hot with it. It's like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn. That's all right.
Yeah, so
See, hey, New
vibed
York
well.
Yankees, my baseball team for sure. I say, I dig it. I dig
think
it.
you know, some people that listen to this will love it. I mean, I like it. I'm not hating it all. You know, like I say, I'm just being honest.
It's like shit.
But yeah, I thought it was
mixed
cool.
well and everything. It's like, it was great.
Well,
man.
I mean, now these are very small, picky things. I would have liked the drums a little louder and the melody a little lower, but no, that's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal at all. And also, I think from a production standpoint,
A to the producer.
Something I'm always scared to do when I'm making songs is leaving room to breathe. Like the beat just plays and like you're not saying anything. Like I don't know why, it's scary
the mic
or whatever. So like. You're like, what if they fucking go to next because I'm not talking or what? You know what I mean? So I like the balls to do it and, you know, inspirational. And also like a whole minute of just a beat at the end and a little weird switch. Like, again, as a producer, I like all that stuff. I think that was cool. A little risky, if you will. So shout out to those fellas.
Yeah.
Who made that one.
I fucks with it for sure.
And yeah, maybe this is a good time to play a sneak peek song. So actually, this is more of a track that I don't know if it'll ever exist. There was this artist named FPN Norway. You may remember him.
Yeah.
And I believe he was like in Brazil. Could be wrong, but I believe that was it. And he sounds a lot like Drake, like his rap voice and singing voice. And I think he's very good and very talented. And he works with our friend Karma, who we know. I'll play the podcast many times over the years. And so anyway, through these connections, we worked together a little bit. I sent him a couple beats, and then we ended up making a collab that he claimed he was putting out months and months ago that he just never put out. And so since there's nowhere else you'll probably hear it, it's like, fuck it, let's just put it in the middle of this podcast.
Here we go. Why not?
You know, this is like a song for the ladies type thing. That's kind of my thing. So I don't want to be super mean to FPN Norway, but he like fucking just bounce of like, I'm leaving online because the world's too crazy or like politics are getting nuts or whatever the reason, you know?
Yeah, they are.
And I was like,
life.
Yeah, I don't.
Just don't fall into this shit.
Oh, you know, I mean, yes, that is true. But like, what the fuck does that have to do with you making art? I don't know. Keep making art, man.
Express yourself.
And so he's kind of disappeared, but he is putting out stuff every once in a while. This may exist someday, but anyway, we're gonna. The name of the song is "Show You." At least that's what we named it at the time.
Show me something good.
And yeah, he sings this cool hook. Now he's saying one little part of a hook, and then I guess let me see how it works. I don't know if he didn't sing a hook. He sang a part, and then I turned it into the hook for this beat. And then I did the verses.
Spin-a-rooney.
And there's like one part that I think so good production-wise where I just made his own hook layer itself. And it was like, oh, my genius. But I'm sure it's done like a million times. So anyway, show you FPN Norway and Mie the Mo. The one-time listen. Let's check it out.
Chicken.
Babe, you know what I wanna do, ain't nothing new. Still, you'll be surprised for what I'm trying to do. Text me, let me know when you're coming through. For real, those other girls got nothing on you. Baby, let me show you. These things I wanna show you. When we get alone in my room, me and you, girl. All these things I'm gonna show you. Baby, let me show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. These things I wanna show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. When we get alone in my room, me and you, girl. All these things I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, it's A to the motion. Got something to show you. My mouth start watering as soon as she come over. Come to my senses, I don't wanna hear it, I just wanna taste it. Ain't shit fake, the way that I get to the cake. Got her frosting, cover my face and then get down to business, I'm on the it. Ain't no protection, I'll just admit it. When she can't stand it, you know me, I got this place she can sit it. I'm lapping the bases, you know that I hit it. When it start dripping, collected, I sip it. The way that she fits, you tell I just did it. I tell her like, listen,
I'm gonna show you, baby, let me show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. These things I wanna show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. When we get alone in my room, me and you, girl. All these things I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, you let me show you again. Double it up, tell her bring a friend. Just know that I'm that good, hope that she understands. I ain't going nowhere, we stuck together like stickers. She like my whiskers, all in the inner thighs whenever I got a liquor. Pussy is healthy, I study it like scripture. Taking adventure, trying to get it there quicker. Then she throw it back, like shot the liquor. make sure she's satisfied like a Snickers. Oh shit, wouldn't you know it? I'm building emotions. She feeling so open, she making commotion. I'm waiting for explosion, reward my devotion.
Babe, you know what I wanna do, ain't nothing new. Still, you'll be surprised for what I'm trying to do. Text me, let me know when you're coming through. For real, those other girls got nothing on you. Baby, let me show you. These things I wanna show you. When we get alone in my room, me and you, girl. All these things I'm gonna show you. Baby, let me show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. These things I wanna show you. All these things I'm gonna show you. When we get alone in my room, me and you, girl. All these things I'm gonna show you.
All right. F you, Norway, the Mo.
Yeah.
Show you. Maybe the only time you'll hear it.
It's a bop for sure.
Honestly, and I was telling Skinny this when I was playing, I should have just put it on retrograde. I'm not like that. I don't just take songs I've done for other people and put on my shit. But since he like just fucking disappeared and hasn't responded in however long, I probably should have. But then again, I would feel bad putting his stuff out. Like, I'd have to take him off of it, I feel like. And I can't sing. I mean, I can, but not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he did kill that part.
I need to
for
work.
sure.
I need to work on my singing, I guess. So yeah, I like it a lot. It's a fun little track.
Oh yeah, it's a good one for sure. Get the ladies going.
That's right. Let's see which one. I'm kind of rearranging shit on the fly because I'm fucking crazy. Wild card. So Skinny, you told me earlier your kids are out of town. That's they're out of state actually, or some of them,
they
not
couple
all
states.
of them.
They over there in Utah.
Yeah,
We're
so
checking out, hanging out the Mormons.
I must say, about to get fucking converted.
And I was like, whoa.
Is the in-law or not in-law, but the baby mama's family, are they Mormon?
Yeah. No, they're not.
Okay, I didn't. I just never had asked. So I was like,
they like live in the middle of fucking nowhere, really, and shit. They like where they live at is like an hour to town or some shit like that.
Right.
It's like they live that desert town. There's like nothing but mountains and shit, so they got bad services and shit.
Yeah, my grandpa lived by the Four Corners in Colorado, and it was kind of like not desert-ish, but we would drive to those other little states, and I mean there would be just like hours between towns, like 2 hours between the next one if you got to piss, and you're like, what? 2 hours between town? Like nothing would be between, especially through New Mexico. It'd be fucking crazy.
Like since there's like my baby mama, 3 kids, then her sister and 3 kids, then her brother and wife, then their 3 kids. They were shopping. They got there and they're like at least like 4 or 5 hours in the store. It's like, oh, we're leaving the store now, so they had to stock up to go out there. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of y'all motherfuckers. That is a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like being in the store loads my shit.
Yeah, I didn't go on many trips with a lot of people. It was like I'm an only child, so me and my mom and dad. And then around junior high age, it started being like, you can bring a friend, just so we don't have to deal with you. And then I got to have a friend come on our vacation with us.
Right. So you never took vacations when I was younger like that. It's nothing like that.
No, my parents are like good with money, So like we come from poor stock. My parents are good now, but they both had minimum wage jobs when I was in elementary school, so we felt poor and shit. But my mom was always like, we're saving money. We're going to Branson this year or whatever, Now they love like cruises and shit. But we did a lot of Branson. We did in junior high, like a lot of like Port Aransas, South Padre, that sort of shit, where you just drive to the coast of Texas basically, and then like I hated the ocean and the sand, so it was always not worth it for me. But anyway. I was like, it's fucking sand burns my skin, and the salt burns everything burned my skin. I felt like at the beach,
like one of those kids, like keep me inside.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate doing it. I enjoyed it. I got a boogie board. I went out there and did it, but like, yeah, sand would be everywhere, and I'm like, I don't think this is worth it. I do specifically remember my homie Boone went with me in 9th grade to Port Aransas, and I got the UFC Undisputed 2 or whatever for PlayStation 2. And I was honestly like, I just want to play this UFC game in the hotel room that we have. But of course, we would go to the beach and do shit. But I would be like so excited to get back to play the UFC game. I'm like, I could go train Brazilian jiu-jitsu and then boxing, and then I'm gonna fuck people up.
I was become a black belt, baby. Woo.
Yeah, I've always loved the UFC games. So I go back old school. There's like 3 eras of UFC games, and each time someone else gets their odds, people are like, "This sucks," and then I'm like, I mean, they all got their pros and cons. Anyway, and that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to play music.
Yeah.
Next song we're going with is going to be from our homie, It's Your Boy H2.
It's the motherfucking H2.
And this is off of, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's an album of his. He's puts out so many albums. It's hard to keep up sometimes. And
he wild.
So y'all go follow him on your favorite streaming site. The name of this one is Crime Tape, but crime is spelled with rhyme in it. Like, so that's pretty clever if you're in the wordplay there. And the song that we were gonna play off this is called Lotto.
Lotto. We hit it.
So let's give it a listen.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
A to the Mo makes beats.
Split bitches wide open, though I don't say I'm a doctor. Got a prescription for you, better yet, call it an offer. Claiming you're a better author. Find your 40 cal pronto, cock it back and let it go through your medulla oblongata. You want nada, I'm a shit and a shit starter. And like that, a brand new bar. How to thought of for you wanna be hard ass, you got no hope. All your flow about is snow, bitch, your shit's on slow. And the worst part about it, nobody thinks it's dope. Every bitch I grope, so every dude in my line like, fuck man. Cause they know I cut more pussy up than China buffet. Smooth trying to warn me, these bitches won't harm me. These bitches got an army, while easy bitches swarm me. Flow so godly, nobody be beyond me. Ask who got next, and they all holler, not me. These dogs play dead the second that they spot me. Homie, I ain't clowning around about this money. You can get it where you stand, I can't stand these dumb dummies. Wanna call my bluff, huh? Just try and run from me, scratch them off like Lotto. Nobody gets lucky down here. I ain't clowning around about this money. You can get it where you stand, I can't stand these dumb dummies. Wanna call my bluff, huh? Just try and run from me, scratch them off like Lotto. Nobody gets lucky down here. I'm working out in the lab, don't need a bitch to spot shit. Breath gon' stink when I fill your face with hot shit. Hit these chickens with a dumpling, see how quick the broth drip. White boys spazzing out on that Asher Rock tip. Apprehend anything fresh, yeah, we cop shit. In my position, piss on competition, cause they not shit. You need to get a job, cause everybody wants shit. My wrist so sick, it's contagious to my bracelet. I can hear him cussing your boy, nothing but Beatz, ain't it? He say we ain't feeling H, homie, speak for thyself. I'm so motherfucking hot, I'm about to feature myself. This fame shit's off the chain like I linked it myself. My outfit's so loud like speakers on my belt, big homie, I ain't clowning around about this money. You can get it where you stand, I can't stand these dumb dummies. Wanna call my bluff, huh? Just try and run from me, scratch them off like Lotto. Nobody gets lucky down here. I ain't clowning around about this money. You can get it where you stand, I can't stand these dumb dummies. Wanna call my bluff, huh? Just try and run from me, scratch them off like Lotto. Nobody gets lucky down here.
It's your boy H2.
Like Lotto.
That's right. Scratched them off.
Wow, wow, wow.
All that kind of shit. Yeah, it's very cool. I do think, because I'm guessing he took the verses, I think is what he said in the last one he played from this album, that the verses were recorded before and he laid them over the beat, like on something that lined up. And I think you can tell a little more on this one than Till I Retire, which is the one we played last time, which kind of fit over a little better. But, you know, that happens when you do it that way. And I do think...
pretty impressive still.
Yo, yeah. I mean, it's still good, but there were small moments where I'm like, oh, maybe
I was like,
maybe he should have went in and did like an extra layer of ad-libs, like new ones, you know, like a Lotto, like really emphasize. Also mentioned Asher Roth, and I was such a huge Asher Roth fan in the moment because everyone hated on him. And I was caped up for him for a long time because everyone just acted like he sucked. I'm like, his mixtapes were good. Like, yo, I understand I Love College was a radio song.
Right.
His album wasn't very good, but The Greenhouse Effect Volume 1 and 2 and Paps and Jazz, those 3 mixtapes are very good. I'm sure there's another one I'm forgetting. He has a song called Little Butts with his with his friends. He like just made songs with his friends, and it's like an ode to girls with little butts, and it's so good and so funny. I'm like, this should have been huge. You know what I mean? Like, it just no one fucking heard it but
Crazy
me.
little booties. All booties matter.
It's all like, ooh, little butt, I love you so much. You know, it's all great. Anyway, look it up. Asher Roth, Little Butts. I think that's the name of it.
Now one too.
Yeah, I'll find it for you when we're done here. Make sure you get that experience.
Yeah.
And also one of his rap friends was named Boyder. And whenever the way he said his name, he go Boyder. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to steal that so bad. I just mispronounced my last name and start saying that as an ad lib. And I may. I've thought about it for many years. I mean, no one knows this motherfucking guys. So those are the thoughts. Go through the mind of Mo.
These thoughts are always rolling.
Yeah. My wife sometimes wants to know, and then I'm like, all right, I'll tell you everything. And then eventually she gets like, there's no way you think of that much stuff. And I'm like, I know it's crazy, but I can normally like connect like this, thought of this, the thought of this, the thought of, you know, and I like kind of lay it out for her. And it's not good. It makes her respect me less. So I need to go back to being the strong silent type. That's, hey, live and learn.
I'm gonna put myself out there. No, I don't want to. No, I'm a shelter.
Yeah. These bitches think they want you to be vulnerable, but they don't.
No.
It's a lie.
I'm not gonna get hurt again. And this is why I do the things I do.
That's right. All right. We're going with a song off of mine and Brad's album, Brain Rot Over Sanity.
Okay.
Because we need to get Brad on here. And he's been fucking addicted to gambling, not making music. Someday I'm sure we'll have him on this podcast. And I say addicted to gambling, but I think he's been like making a living off of it. So I understand it would be hard to not be addicted if it was like working out for you.
Boo-boo.
So anyway, we'll have him on eventually whenever he wants to and has stuff to talk about. But if I have to guess, he's gonna say he hasn't been playing games. He hasn't been watching shit. And then he'll be like Epstein. And I'll be like, yeah, we'll talk about Epstein. But really, what more can I say that hasn't been said out in the world? So I need to come up with. We really should just do more conspiracy stuff. Or, you know, maybe I'll tell Brad like, hey, let's get down some good conspiracy shit. And like, we really think Trump was shot? Because the longer we go, it is looking like they might have just shot a motherfucker in the stands and then killed a guy on the roof, and then Trump fucking bladed himself. Like the day it happened, it was like, there's no way. But like now that it's shit's come out, like the way that like a Secret Service guy escorted the photographer to the perfect spot for that photo, you're like, whoa, that's weird. So like, I don't know, there's some weird shit. So anyway, conspiracy talk, we'll get into it someday.
Always.
All right, name we're going with. We're also gonna include SoCo on this one. You know why not? We'll double it up. The song's gonna be Group Chat.
Hello.
By A2thaMo, Bradster X, and Southern Comfort. This is based on a true story, as in we have a group chat together. We used to talk all the time. Maybe it's the heat, but man, it has died. We barely talk in the group chat. It's very sad. It still happens every once in a while, but you know, sometimes grown men just ain't got shit to talk about in the world that's crumbling. So anyway, group chat, check it out.
Yeah.
A2thaMo makes beats.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2.
Group chat.
Yeah, A2thaMo, in case you ain't know, I just got one go, that's destroy instrumentals. Dude, I'm so hungry like a hippo. And you goddamn right, I'm a cracker Nabisco. I ain't Cisco, bitch, but you know, thugs are accepted. I go hard with the flow, like every song is a weapon. I can't stop smoking dope, but like don't call it revving, cause I don't know where I'm going, but I don't think that it's heaven. I be headed to the top, laundry stick, pull back. I be like, I do it for the block, like fullbacks. Yeah, my advice is run and you don't look back. And if I call you son, it's cause you hard to look at. Bro, not a game, got my homies coming with pieces. Aimed at your brain, look out for finger squeezes. Feel like I got a million flows, I already pay my dues. Really getting perma-baked, I need some food, cause you know I got
marijuana on me as long as I'm smoking. Rappers who say they in my league must be joking. LOL's in the group chat.
Always.
LOL's in the group chat.
I'm in another zone, another world, another man. Guess I need another girl, another drink, cause this world is a mess. I need another hit of weed just to read my feed. They too funny, they all frontin', they all faking. I can't take it. I reply, then I delete. I'm in the real world, no time for avatars. Think you ahead of us, but you in NASCAR. You ride in circles, we ride with a purpose. It don't take big talk or big words. We speak on common sense without the filters. They all bots from Hot Topic and Spencer's. I'm just a man, OKGA to Pittsburgh. We just men, OKGA to Pittsburgh. OKGA to Pittsburgh.
Marijuana on me as long as I'm smoking. Rappers who say they in my league must be joking. LOL's in the group chat. LOL's in the group chat.
Talking shit a little bit, mostly about you idiots. Illiterate, oblivious, but none of it is serious. Mostly we just shoot the shit, we even salute a bit. And if we get to the root of it, then we neuter it. We don't get all caught up on this computer shit. Thinking you can do it like we do it, that's a lunatic. Thinking I'm soft, come and get your rocks off. Get cock blocked, don't make me bump off this sewer lip. We don't got time for you dumb fucks. Thrown in a lion's den, that's how you become lunch. Fuck around and get lumped up like a bitch's mom. Hey, bring your bitch around, she got a dump truck. Just joking, you've had her, I don't want her anymore. Wouldn't let her lick the cum off my floor. They say I'm a scrub, but my flow is demure. Smoking so much, need to go get some more.
Marijuana on me as long as I'm smoking. Rappers who say they in my league must be joking. LOL's in the group chat. LOL's in the group chat.
Indeed, SoCo.
In the group chat.
Yeah, love that one. Group chat.
Yeah. Get you going.
The hook's fun. I like talking some shit on a song. I think I'm okay at it. And so that's what leads the way on that one, I would say.
The Three Amigos killed it.
Yeah, it's always good to be on the track with those two. We need to get more in the works, but we made a lot together, so I think this moment we're all kind of taking a break from music. I don't know if it's on purpose or what. SoCo, we had him on, he also expressed a disappointment in his lack of making new music. And, it is tough. Sometimes you're like, motherfucker, I wish I could.
Get in that slump.
Yeah. And really, I put out 3 albums this year, and just every time you put out an album, you get depressed when it's not successful. And so you can only do that so many times a year until you need to, I'll chill out. And then you'll go, well, I still want to do it, so I'm going to do it anyway. And really, I have so many beats. Before you got here, I was just listening through all the beats that I have in my I'm going to keep folder. And I'm like, there's too many. I can never do this many songs. But I don't know what else to do with them. So, I got to get to it.
Well,
like I said, we got to put the word out. We need the streets back up on the Adderall. And then we'll focus all the energy into making music. That's how some work. Yeah. Or there could be like a song, like the song Saturday I put out. That was the first time I took like pain pills in years. And I was like, well, I'll just take pain pills and make a song. And that's what happened. So really any substance can be used. And I know sober could be too, but I don't think it's as cool. And I know it's not a good message for the kids, but it's reality. This is called reality. I've avoided heroin, and they say that's the one that makes you a musical genius. So maybe I don't avoid it forever.
Chase the fucking dragon.
Yeah. Hey, our dog's trying to get on the podcast. She
said, I'm all better now.
Yeah, she was injured for many moons. For like about a month. And then she's finally started getting better, but she'll still chase a cat around and hurt herself. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we see ya.
All right, next song we're gonna go with here is gonna be from, I believe we played them back on the last season or two of the podcast. The artist is named Knoetic. And it's always sent to us by the producer Flip My Beats, who I do see like our stuff. So shout out to them. And
the beats, baby.
The name of this song is Life Story. And we will give it a listen.
Listen up.
This is the story of life. Life is cold and dark and dreary. We cling to life and leaves us weary. And to each life they say rain must fall. With the rain it pours and life dissolves.
In the beginning, God created life. Adam messed it up, now it's a hard knock life for us. And now we playing in this game of life. And every day is strife in my so-called life. F is for forget when I say F my life. Like Martin and Eddie on lock for life. Life a pie, but I get no slice. No Monty Pie for the meaning of life. Life is a woman and she giving me strife. Got me singing like Michael, she's out of my life. I'm not you or Jimmy Sue, it's not a wonderful life. College thesis, life in pieces, God please save my life. Every breath and every step is either death or life. No video game, you only get one life. Straight anime like that, no guns life. Ain't no life support, yo, run for your life. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story.
My life's a mess, cause life's a struggle. Life's unfair, cause life's a hustle. Life's a grind, life's unkind. Life seems pointless sometimes.
Broad road is death, the narrow path is life. Raised to follow Christ to get the real life. Still the devil and his cronies trying to take my life. Life happens, nah, they capping cause he's sticking a knife. There's no lifeline, that's the fact of life. Just predators and prey in this here wild life. Such a pity, Mr. Mitty, no secret life. Just a concrete jungle, that's the city life. Some live the hood life, some crave the good life. Some that live defiant, screaming it's my life. Some live with no life, some wish to end life. Either their own or some others, no respect for life. Life of more, spit balls, speak my truth on life. Design the rhyme around the times, last day in the life. Unexpected dots connected, we in a fight for life. No fame, just get my name in that book of life. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. My life, it's a life story. It's a life story.
A life story by Knoetic and Flip My Beats.
So poetic. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I don't love it, but there's a real huge reason why. I think everyone has music pet peeves or like certain things, like when you make music that you're like, I don't like that thing. And the thing I've complained about for many years is I hate when people rhyme a word with the same word. And that first verse is literally the same word for every rhyme. It is just like, can we end in the word life? And then I would forgive it if there was like internal rhymes, like, you know, like things within it were rhyming with the next line or whatever. But that didn't always happen. And so I don't know. I just didn't like it necessarily because of that aspect. But I do think it is an old school sound that probably a lot of people are missing and are searching for. And you're delivering those vibes.
Deliverance.
So those are my thoughts. Shout out Flip My Beats. Like I said, always liking the post and, you know, sending us shit here. So send us more shit. You know, it's hard being a fucking producer and finding people to work with. I have a handful that sometimes do it, and I'm all like, how do you find more? You know, so congrats on that, I would say.
Congratulations.
Anyway,
yeah.
Trying to think of anything that song reminded me of. You know, a lot of little cross. I thought it was gonna be like a religious song at first, and I was like, Skinny will like this. Growing up in the church, you know he'll vibe out to.
Yeah, it gave me that old school feel for sure. It like
well, the talking part at the beginning reminded me of like more like 80s rap, you know, but then it wasn't like that when like the verse actually hit.
Like if it reminded me of something I can't remember, it's like my life.
That's Summertime. That the song Summertime has the my life.
Okay.
You would know it if God damn it. I want to search it, but our song would get copyright struck in on YouTube. It already might, because these people we're playing might have something set up where it'll copyright us. And that happens sometimes. We're not making money or anything at the moment. But someone did it the other day whenever I played one of my own beats, but I'm using a melody from some melody pack. And then someone else has like copyrighted and been like trying to claim it. And I'm like, it's bullshit. So I filed a dispute, and that's dangerous because if you file a dispute and they like say you're wrong, I think that can be bad. But I was like, I ain't standing up for this bullshit. This goddamn foreigner trying to fucking copyright some bullshit. So I'm calling him a foreigner because he had a weird name. I don't know. He could just be a weird guy with a weird name. Who knows?
These names are crazy.
I ain't trying to be xenophobic. I just think we should have a limit of how many we let in at one time. Stuff like that. But at the same time, once we let them in, I think you can't fucking round them up, throw them out. It's crazy too. So anyway, we're in a lose-lose situation here, everybody. Because they're all pedophiles on the island. All pedophiles on an island. All right, next one we're going to go with is someone else who also on Twitter all the time is always hitting me up. Not hitting me up. Liking the post. Obviously sent us a song here from the post we made. So we appreciate that. And the name of the artist is Papa John 956.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, he said the other one. No, that him and Forgotten One were homies. So you remember when Forgotten One was still around? He got you on a song even back in the day, and then he fucking just disappeared. He hit me up the other day, and then I don't even think he responded with my good. How are you? I mean, he might have. I don't remember. I'm just talking shit. But anyway, he needs to put out music again. Forgotten One, asshole,
doing his thing.
But I feel like Papa John 956 was in his like homie group.
Okay.
I could be misremembering, but that's my memory. So anyway, the name of the song we're gonna play here is called "Acting a Fool."
Okay.
And it says it's from Papa John 956 and Booney 73. Now that might be a producer, that might be another artist. We'll see when we hear if we hear two voices or not. And let's give it a listen.
Listen up.
Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, then we can head over there later, man, to Montopolis and Riverside and hit Slaughter Lane. Bet. Holla at you. Man, let me get my stuff together, man. Make sure I'm ready in the morning. Let me plug in my phone, make sure I got some juice. Pop up like I was late for work. Then I realized really didn't have to work. Then I found out all my boys were up moving around. So I hit up here and get some beat, pulling you down. You know I am. So come and scoop me up, I'm ready to act the fool. Tell me what you gonna do to her, never mind, don't worry about it. That's just the way we live all over the place. See if you there, trying to stack up a major deal. Tell you the truth, now pop the roof on the Lambo at the dealer shop. Passing the keys around laughing, just won't stop. Then I pull my phone out to take photos like a boss player, nobody knows. 73's my logo. I find time to explain, but yet it still remain. No matter what my age, I'ma act the fool and never change. So tell me, wanna roll like Cheech and Chong? Up and smoke, you know tomorrow once again it's on. You know we acting a fool attitude, kinda roll, but we gon' keep it cool. We just acting a fool, step up and have some fun. We callin' everyone, gotta meet us at the spot. We went out be outdone. We hit a home run when we made that song. We acting a fool, yeah, we acting a fool. Attitude kinda rude, but we gon' keep it cool. We acting a fool, yeah, we acting a fool.
Got the Yeti full of ice and it's chillin' down my bed. Just some words, every vibes we gotta give a cheer. Raise your glasses up to the man above. In the mud I got stuck, yeah, I'm pressing my luck. I'ma take another shot. I'm fishing in the dark, country can't be bought, cause you raised like this. I'm red dirt stomping, cause you know it's Texas boys, like our trucks lifted up and our music even louder. UGK to Joe Strait, Texas boys don't hate, we too busy getting cake. We celebrate every day, cause tomorrow ain't promised. Honest, true, and real PNC told me keep it real, so that's what I'ma do. Top down in the cool, pretty lady next to me. She a tatted up queen, I'm always riding clean. Can't see in my Chevy, got that blacked out tin. I know I'm gon' win and I'ma have fun.
You know we acting a fool attitude, kinda roll, but we gon' keep it cool. We just acting a fool, step up and have some fun. We callin' everyone, gotta meet us
Acting a Fool.
Yeah, acting a fool. Need that double cup. Yeah.
With Papa John 956 and Booney 73.
Oh yeah.
There's some about the beat that sounded off, but I don't know exactly what. Sorry. Maybe there were just one too many like melody elements or something. But it definitely had the Houston sound, pulled that off, you know.
That slab music.
Yeah, I feel like the second guy had a pretty decent like Paul Wall influence that worked well. You know, he sounded good. But it also sounded like a freestyle. Like, and that's the thing. So not to hate, but just of me personally, when I was in college, I would freestyle at a bunch of parties with a lot of dudes from Dallas, Texas. And they all basically try to sound like DSR. And also Houston had played a huge influence. So a lot of like that second verse just reminded me of the guys I used to freestyle with. So then I was like, I wonder if this is a freestyle. And then there's a part of me that's like, well, if it isn't, you know, I don't know. It's not gonna get judgy. Not that I mean to, of course. Just saying those are my thoughts while listening. So something about it reminded me of a nostalgia from college, because there was many nights. I mean, some of my favorite memories, to be honest, is being invited to some party, going to some house party in college, and some like black dude that's on the football team knows I can rap, and he's like, "Hey, come get in the cipher," and they don't really call it a cipher. I'm just saying that for y'all out there to know. They would not ever call it a cipher in Oklahoma. They don't know what that word means. And it'd be like, hey, come over here and rap. And then they would know I'm good. And they'd be like, white dude goes last. And then in the circle, black guys that don't know I can rap will be like judgy, right? Like, I don't know about this motherfucker. But then like the black dude who invites me in's like so excited. Like, oh, I can't wait till this. And then there's like all this pressure, like more pressure than you've ever had. Baby. And then I just have to talk shit. And really, I think the saving grace of freestyle, at least back then, because I don't even know if I was that good. But all my friends were like, no, you were fucking so good. But in the moment, I never felt great. It just other people were worse. And then I just would mess up and keep going. They'd be like, I don't know. And half the time people can't even hear. As long as you're like confident and have a cool flow, they're like, yeah, that's great. Because they're not even really listening to words. So a lot of times you can like just fuck it, you know, and kind of go for it.
Baby.
Yeah. And then, then it got to a point where everyone was like aware of it. And then it wasn't as fun, I would say. And then I quit. And then I started writing. And then I quit freestyling. And now I can't freestyle at all. So that's the story. And a warning to any of y'all out there. Some people can still do both. It's really hard for me not to just go to something I've written. You know, it's just like, I can just do that. That's in my head. That exists. Or I like every time I freestyle, it's just like the same phrases over and over. And then it's like, well, that's stupid. So anyway.
Sounds good on the track.
Shout out to freestyling days. You are missed out there. I feel like there was another song that I needed. Oh yeah, here it is. I remember now. One of the songs they sent us, I mentioned earlier, doesn't exist on streaming yet. But it will. And I think I have a decent plan. Let's see if I pull this off. I think we should pull up their email to us because there's a picture in it of this motherfucker.
Yo, yay.
So there we go. And all right. The name of the song is Big Bad World. And the name of the artist is Uncle Ticky. And this is out of Africa, right. Motherland for Skinny, not for me, I don't believe. Well, they claim we all came from Scientific Eve, the first human woman, if you believe in like evolution or whatever. They say it came out of Africa. Now, some white supremacist people are like, actually, we're two separate things, but we're not. All right. There's weird skull shaped differences and certain stuff because like we adapted in certain climates after. Well, who knows? Who knows? Maybe the aliens made us a little different. But either way, if you can breed together and have babies that then can also have kids, then you are the same thing. So like when you have a donkey and a horse have sex and it becomes like a mule or whatever, I believe, though mules can't have kids. Mules are impotent or whatever the fuck it's called. And so same with a liger. A lion and a tiger, they can make a baby, but that baby cannot make babies. So humans, if races weren't the same thing, then Skinny's kids wouldn't be able to have kids, being half white.
Yeah,
But they will be able to, so, or chances are. Unless the macroplastics have ruined all of our reproductive systems. Who knows?
To put them in the van. Take them out.
That's right. Skinny's got to protect these kids. This is what's wild here. All right, Big Bad World. I got to click it.
World.
I forget. Click it or ticket, they say.
Oh, yeah.
I already forgot the name of it. There it is, Uncle Ticky. Give him a listen.
Ticky, 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 ticky.
Big Bad Wolf, please show some pity on me. Even tomorrow's problems haunt me in my sleep. Every day gets harder to breathe, I must confess. So if I drop dead from sudden death, please tell my family and friends I tried my best. Uncle Ticky, be a man. Big boys don't cry. So I tell him I'm fine. I'm the happiest man alive. I mean, who wouldn't be if your rent got bumped? It shouldn't be due. No toiletries and no food. What's next? Insecurities and debt. I told my girl into my ex. Life is overgiving to a jobless broke dude. Still I take a knee and speak to God. Pray for family and friends and everybody that I love. Oh, I slowly drift away and say a prayer for what I want. God, please tell this big bad boy to show some pity on me. Even tomorrow's problems haunt me in my sleep. Every day gets harder to breathe, I must confess. So if I drop dead from sudden death, please tell my family and friends I try my best. Bridge.
Honestly, man, I'm tired, but opening up is difficult because people think I'm playing victim, sympathy seeker.
Maybe I'm a little selfish. Am I wrong? See, everybody got problems. I'm not the only one.
Switch.
But for how long should I be strong? I need a place to rest my aching soul. Sometimes I contemplate on how to end it all. And please forgive me if I was wrong. Big Bad Wolf, please show some pity on me. Even tomorrow's problems haunt me in my sleep. Every day gets harder to breathe, I must confess. If I drop dead from sudden death, please tell my family and friends.
Uncle Ticky.
Uncle Ticky,
Was
yeah,
a
I
Big
wasn't
Bad World.
expecting that shit. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, so y'all don't hear it, but
Like, that
after
shit
I hit
is
play with it,
badass.
I told guys, this is way better than you think it's gonna be.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I fucking love that shit. It's like, well, if it's nice, play it twice. Like, fuck yeah.
It is definitely something that I would like if this wasn't submitted to us and it just came across my release or like Discover Weekly or whatever Spotify does. This is the type of music that does come. Like I listen to this type of music basically. I showed you this little white kid. Do you remember this? Like I don't know, 2 months ago. I mentioned something. You're like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, you don't know this man. I pulled up a video of this white kid singing. It reminded me of a lot of that. You know, not to compare Uncle Ticky to some white kid, but
that's
Finn Askew is the kid I'm thinking of that we're seeing. But there is something about the fun jazzy vibes. It's not jazz necessarily, but it's like that show tune
I don't know what
jazz.
to fucking call it, but I dig it.
Yeah.
I eat it up.
So
sure.
shout out Uncle Ticky. Appreciate you
Uncle
sending me
Ticky.
music.
My relative.
260 Africa. That's who sent it to us. Shout out. I'm guessing that's the label. You know, they're
The motherland.
that's right. And Skinny is more closely from Africa than most. You know, he is one generation removed.
Yeah.
His father, biological father, is from Africa, born in Africa. I think.
Born African, yeah.
So that's something.
I don't know if in a hut or not. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know if he's a house or a hut guy. I love this argument, not to get too racial here, but I love the argument I see of a lot of people, a lot of like white supremacists top on the internet will be like, they've lived in this country for hundreds of years and they still live in huts or whatever. That's like kind of their go-to thing. But then like the clapback seems to be people like, yeah, we get to survive in huts and be perfectly happy. But the people saying that are people that are on the internet. And I'm like, you couldn't. You, person on the Twitter, probably couldn't live in a hut with no electricity happen. Dude, I would kill myself if I didn't have a fan or air conditioner. Right. I think about it sometimes because it wasn't but less than 100 years ago that most people, when we were kids, the air conditioner was like at night. Certain, you know what I mean? Like certain times.
It's a cool night shit. You open the windows up.
It feels like a fucking refrigerator where in my house was. It's not as cold as it used to be. I used to keep it way fucking cold when I first became an adult. And I was like, I'll pay whatever it costs. I don't give a shit. What does it cost to be cold? That's what I'm paying. So I just think a lot of these people that are like, their real hatred of like American society, and I agree. We got evil fucking politicians fucking us over and taking all of our money through taxes. But I think we all have to agree we could not survive without air conditioning. And they don't even have air conditioning in fucking Europe, which we think of as a first world country. And every fucking summer they're like, oh, it's fucking 90 degrees. We're gonna die or whatever. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you think about it, you're like, well, if I had no air conditioning and no fan, I just sat in a house that's 9 degrees. Fuck yeah, it would suck. So I want to hate on them, but then I start thinking about them. Like, I don't know if I could do it.
Fuck that.
There's states in America that I've been to that they don't have air conditioning. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? I want to.
No go.
I can't do it. So anyway, maybe I'm just showing how weak I am, but I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it in any other place. USA #1. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we got the USDA here checking our meat. And so we call your mom.
Hey.
All right, let's go with a song from the homie Southern Comfort.
This motherfucker so good.
He was recently, maybe last week, is going to be my guest, was on an episode of the podcast. He was our first call in. I'm going to be real honest. I spent days mixing that video. And let me know if it was worth it. I could do it a lot simpler and not do all the cuts and all the stuff. But I, in the moment, was like, I'm a goddamn director. And was trying my best. So anyway,
Spielberg, baby.
Shout out Southern Comfort. And this is off his little project SoCo Sessions Volume 4.
Okay.
I did mix this, so if any mixes you can hate on me for it, but I will blame SoCo's recording, and that's just how it's gonna go. And so we're going mic check Southern Comfort. Let's give it a listen.
Listen up.
Okay. We coming in slow with this one. Hey, this is SoCo Sessions Volume 4. I think I like where this is going, Mo. I don't think the people gonna know where we taking them, though. Mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all want do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all want do? A mic check 1 2 1 2. 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 Good God, I'm hot, you better sit down. Underground alien hovering through your town. Get down or lay down, we stay down. Never been afraid to lock hands, we pray now. So what if the world don't like ya? Surrounded by venom, pit full of vipers. Skip the cipher, I bring it unfiltered. So much realness, mixed with illness. You listen to my words and come down with a sickness. In case you haven't heard, I came to witness the birth of Jesus, the birth of gangster. He is the son, not just the messenger. Tell the truth, now they wanna kill the messenger. ISIS is too spineless to fight this. War the righteous, I know who the light is, I know who the dark is. I walked in darkness, helped the heartless. Still I made it, don't need to play hard. I am the tombstone, I am the graveyard. I rep the graveyard, you wanna know fear? Disrespect the graveyard. See where it gets ya, I wanna uplift ya, but I'm positive you're way down by the negative. Snap like celery, slap like a pimp does. Step into the space of my grace and get a slight buzz. I'm getting heated like the tip of a light bulb. Most rich rappers really don't like girls, and I can tell by the way they behaving. Nevermore, quote that raising. Born in a manger, you know that baby. I do it off of him, I respect the savior. You do it off of him, you a slave to Satan. Tell your master, he cannot break me. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all gon' do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all gon' do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2. I float like a butterfly, sting like a stingray. Play with the animals and you can die way. I run my life, can't nobody run me. 12-inch knife, Mr. Southern Comfort Dundee. Words intelligent, accent country. Teeth crooked, mouth crooked, but I give you straight talk. Feed my kids and run my house until I can't walk. God is my savior, adjusting my behavior. Beware of a peaceful man once violence escapes him. Skin in bloodshed, but only if you make it. Behind every peaceful man is a trail of violence. Left by the man he used to be when he was wildin'. Don't bring that man out, don't bring that beast out. 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 Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all gon' do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all gon' do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What y'all gon' do?
Southern Comfort with Mic Check off of SoCo Sessions Volume 4.
Yep.
Go stream it on your favorite streaming site.
Get that country boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Name of his episode was Country Blaq.
Okay.
So, thought it fit. People don't know the normal podcast. I've for way too long done this thing where the title has to be something said in the podcast to where like even it's a disadvantage where I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore, but I have to. I can't not. So
I dig it. I like when movies do that shit. Like, oh, that's the movie line right there.
Well, yeah, I feel like for long time listeners, where like they see it and they go, where are they gonna say that at? And then it's like you're just waiting for it. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just a fun little part of it. So
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
That's
how you doing it for movies and shit.
A little behind the scenes of all that for you.
Uh-huh.
All right, I think this was a fairly successful so far. We have a couple more things to listen to here to wrap us up, but wasn't the worst. Little music spinoff.
Wasn't the worst at all.
I have to make a new logo for it, of course. Something. I don't know what. And so I'll take a little time. But I'll try not to hold this too long before putting it out. Because, people put out their music. They want to show this and whatever.
Show my shit.
If you make a clip of it, of us talking shit about your song or saying good things or nothing, just being like, whatever, make sure to tag us. A2thaShow on TikTok. How to make a new TikTok. Explained it on the episode with SoCo of why. So go back and listen to that if you want some TikTok algorithm knowledge. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But we had to make a new TikTok. And we're trying out there to share the clips. I'm also like not being smart about it. I'm putting like crazy clips like I fucking saw with the Palestinians. And I'm like, I know that's going to not go well. The algorithms will be like, nope. But I just, you got to speak my truth. I feel like the authenticity is all you can do. Is all you can do. So anyway, those are all the thoughts there. All right, the last song, and then we'll come back, and then we'll play a beat just to wrap it up. And this one is off of my album, Retrograde. And it is the outro on the song, performing pretty poorly. It is called Zinc Flow. But I like this one, so I'm going to play it. That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah.
So let's give it a listen.
What it is?
I guess I just don't like video games as much as I used to. Or music. Kind of random. Or music or reading. Like, I can't do any... This is going to sound so weird. You know what it is? I don't enjoy doing all these things anymore. I wonder if I'm getting enough zinc. I think I gotta start taking some zinc supplements because I'm sitting there in my room and I'm going, I guess this is it forever and I don't want to do this.
I used to wanna fucking get signed. Now I just wanna rap with homies that I met online. Also, fuck any of them that's ignoring my shine. Like, why ain't y'all sharing all my shit on your timeline? It's like I know some are fake though. Secretly they hate mo. I tell myself maybe I'm too real for the radio. But fuck it, that that's just who I am. A the Mo from Oklahoma, come on Fox, y'all ain't know what the fuck I am. Maybe I should find a band, maybe I'm in the wrong genre. Throw me on some red dirt, I start spitting at these farmers. I'm stuck in this place and I'm so sick of the drama. Shit, people here still blame everything on Obama. I'm all like, hand me that ganja, cause I gotta get stupid. Cause being smart doesn't work, at least not the way that I do it. I'm too realistic, got a pessimistic demeanor. Got first pill, get swallowed, the second follows the leader. I'm trying to live for eternity, bars give them the third degree. Dissected like surgery, I never do it perfectly. From earth beneath the sky above, don't wanna be anybody but the guy I was. Why do I gotta get high on drugs, insist on driving everywhere buzz? I'm dead sick with a death wish and afterlife, I'm trying to test this. Exorcist, I'm so possessed, when the demon take over I did my best. Tell my wife I love her, tell the haters laugh. Sound like pet detectives always talking out your ass. Wish I was in a position to change the mission they're given. Shit, I can't even change how I'm living. I'm not a magician, I'm barely a musician, just a dope rap spitter, a badass wigger, trying to build my name bigger. I had a theory, it's my time, I guess I gotta prove it, trying to find what I'm made of. I hope I don't lose it, hand on a weapon and I hope I don't use it. No matter what happened, live forever through my music.
God damn it. Can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that that's the only... Everybody can we stick... Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not that much to ask.
A to the Mo makes beats. A to the Mo makes beats. A to the Mo makes beats.
Zinc flow.
Yeah, the zinky zinc. Zinc it up.
If you don't know that, it's Chris Berman at the end from ESPN Sunday Night Football shit and all the football coverage of ESPN in the 90s and early 2000s. And that was him getting caught on camera, getting mad at people, obviously. And it just fit too well. Also, putting the gunshot, insinuating I'm going to kill myself, I just can't not do it. It's just too good. And it just... I have the thoughts all the time. Can't talk about it anywhere. So where do I put it? The music. You know, that's just what you do. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I just think about it a lot. And so you put it in the music, you know, and then hopefully someone hears that and they're like, fucking sick, bro. And then you get cred in the emo community. Yeah. And you change your name to E to the Mo. And you make emo music. It's the second path. So it's the second path. You know, we could keep the lines open.
All the egos over here.
Yeah, and I knew whenever fucking Snappy, you know, his first name being Eric, I was like, he would be E to the Mo, and then that makes sense because he was. And it sounds mean now because he's had a tragedy in his life, but even before that, he would have sad moments. So it was like E to the Mo was fitting.
I get what you're saying though.
You know, he's emotional guy in a way. But yeah, I liked Retro Grey. Go check it out if y'all haven't listened to it. It's pretty good, you know, and it's the last one that's out for a while. I have these plans on my music making that basically I'm working on some shit with Soko, working on some shit with Sir Nasty. I don't know how far we'll get with either one of those. But for my next project I'm going to do, I want to do a bunch of top writing. And I understand people are like, what is that? And I explain all the time. So I'll try. But it's basically freestyling, but with noises. So it's like you play a beat and you'll be like a scat. You know, you start scatting on it. But cool, because I'm going to do cool shit. And you basically do a flow, but it just has noises. And then you go back and then you apply words that would fit your weird fucking freestyle flow, right? And it's a lot of work. And I have this vision that if I do this, I'll make really cool songs. But it's like basically doing the song twice in a way. So
your vision.
I'm gonna try it. That's my thing, but I haven't done any of it. And then also again, if Adderall fell from the sky, I probably would spend a day of just like, oh yeah, now like 6 songs are started or something, because that is what happens on those days. But I'm not an addict, so I have to be like, when it happens, you gotta be, you know, you gotta be choosy. You know, you can't be out of control. You gotta be in control.
Right.
So, I remember early on in my quit doing drugs life, and someone who had still kind of done drugs, and I'd mentioned like, oh yeah, I have like however many pills of whatever over here, and they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh no, I've had them for like a year. If you want one, but like to them it was like impossible because like they would have taken anything they had. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you would have just kept it that long. I'm like, oh no, that happened along with a lot of stuff where it's like, it's the hoarding mentality more than the actual doing the drugs, I guess, or whatever. Like, well, it's an opportunity. Opportunity cost.
A safety kit.
That's right. All right, Skinny. I appreciate you also making it on the podcast. We're going to end here with last time I gave you this choice as well. So, do we want to go with an exciting, like kind of energetic, dancey beat, or do we want to go with something a little more chill?
Let's go dancey this time.
All right, we'll go dancey. The one I'm going to go with is one I like quite a bit, if I can find it here easily. If you know of King of the Hill, there's an episode where Bobby, where the whole family goes to Louisiana because Bill Dauterive, their neighbor, turns out he's like an heir to some rich Louisiana Cajun family, right? And he goes down there, and they're like really rich, Gone with the Wind type environment, and all of his cousins are trying to fuck him. It's a crazy episode. But anyway, during this, Bobby becomes all fancy, and he finds like a robe or whatever, and then he says this thing about how he'll have the etouffee, which is like some French fucking dish of some sort, but they're Cajun, so they speak French. It makes sense in the context of the episode. And then Hank's all like, God damn it, Bobby, pissed that he's all a pussy, but I love it because Bobby's the man. And so anyway, we sample the etouffee line in this beat, but I think it provides some good energy. I need to make a little beat video for this that includes the fucking Bobby Hill clip probably, but I don't know if I'll ever do that because, that seems like a lot of work. But if anyone out there is talented at that and they want to tackle it, we can come together like two hands clasp and a hike up a hill towards the peak of greatness. Correct. All right. Appreciate everybody. And we'll, like I said, end on this cool dope beat. Check it out and peace.
Peace.
A to the Mo makes beats.
I do believe I'll give room service a jangle and have them send up some etouffee.
A to the Mo makes beats.